came to work Monday morning.
Right, we're back at Monday morning, showed up at work at the Pontiac dealership. Where was it?
Dixon, Illinois, Ronald Reagan's hometown.
Dixon, now where's that near?
It's about 100 miles dead west of Chicago.
100 miles west of Chicago. Came to work Monday morning, here's this GTO 360 horsepower HO.
Sitting in my bay and I go, is it for me or what?
Because that 63 Impala 327 wasn't looking so good when you thought about this HO 360 horsepower.
And the guy says, no, it's got a dead battery. See what you can figure out what's wrong, and while you're at it, prep it. Okay.
Right, so the underhood lamp wasn't adjusted properly, so drain the battery in shipment.
Run the battery down during transport, so, okay, so I prepped it all up, put the wheel covers on, all that stuff, and set it out in the lot.
And up comes a 16-year-old kid with Daddy. He says, Daddy, I want it.
Daddy, I want it. and
I would have said that too.
And so I just about got away from it, but at the last minute they changed their mind and bought a Viduro green with gold interior, gold vinyl top.
Flash your car, automatic.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it was automatic, but I'm not dead sure.
Better off for a 16-year-old anyways.
Absolutely. And so I jumped on this and I said to one of the salesmen, I said, what can I do with my old car? And the guy goes,
well, it was looking better and better as he drove by every time. He looked at it and said, this car's looking good. It's subdued.
And one salesman called a friend of his and he said, I know somebody might buy it. Sure enough, I sold it to him.
The 63 Impala 327.
Yeah. I think I got paperwork back there. It says where I borrowed $2,800.
So you got $500 for the Impala probably?
I think I got $1,000 for it, and of course it was incidentals, and I bought this for $3,450.
400 HO, 83,000 original one-owner model. Now you took off the hubcaps and you put on the rally wheels?
No, they can't. They were there. They're standard.
It had rally wheels on. Did it say it on the sticker?
Yep.
So it was pretty dressed up. It wasn't too fancy.
No.
Just fancy enough.
Yeah.
No console, no wood wheel.
Yeah.
But it had a few options. Rear seat speaker. Just a few. And that two-tone. That is special.
Yep. Yeah.
She's a beauty. I like those big tailpipes too.
Yeah.
We're going to go bug this guy with the judge now. Thank you. Thank you. We'll see you on the road somewhere, lighting him up. What a great story. We had to repeat it a second time because I forgot to press the start button on the camera. But this guy was a wonderful host, telling me the story of his bought brand new 68 GTO onto the 69 GTO Judge. We'll paint him carousel red, which is really Chevy orange. Power steering, no power brakes. Gotta have a 4-speed, yep. No more wood dash. Things were getting a little blacked out on the interior. 4-speed manual, hood tack. No trim rings right from the factory. The shade of the wheel looks a little lighter than the one next door. Drum brakes. Drum brakes. Things were changing in the Pontiac division. They're all HO motors in the Judge's 360 horsepower. They called it Ram Air. Not a Ram Air. 366, but is it the same motor as the 68?
No. Well, yes, it's a 400. Ours is a 400, his is a 400.
But his is the HO too. His is the 360 horsepower.
Okay, well ours
but not Ram Air.
HO. Ours is Ram Air and 366 horsepower.
Wow, you got to keep those details straight.
Yeah.
That's not easy.
Yeah.
So it's not the HO, but it is a Ram Air.
It's a Judge, so it's, yeah.
The standard, so it might have been a very close engine.
Judge is 70, and that has Ram Air 4.
Ram
so
Air
that
4.
Increased the horsepower by 4,
well,
so it has
so
370.
to speak.
So yeah,
maybe 40.
Yeah, well,
maybe
yeah,
a lot more than 40, because we knew what GM was up to.
On the sheet.
Yeah, really. What a beautiful restoration.
Thank you. The same person restored our car as restored that car.
What is that color called?
I have no idea.
Oh, I see.
Greenish gold with the...
Okay, so dual. This color is called.
Yes, I know. Red, what's the color?
Good afternoon again. I failed
oh, the window stickers in the window.
The plow imported in here this morning from Pebble Beach. I feel like you're out on the West Coast.
Knit interior.
It is a
Color is?
It is. I mean, I know.
Might be down here somewhere. Radio push button. Oh, it's loaded.
Yeah, it is.
Grenada gold.
Right.
Grenada gold. It's an interesting color. It's got some green.
Yeah, and with the white and yellow and the green.
Yep.
And that's in this color code. This color code has to have this. It has different options of stripes.
I was just reading Hemmings Muscle Machines. They had a WT7 option that had a black insert.
Okay.
With a satin black spoiler. I just glanced at the magazine. It just came in the mail.
Okay.
It was an option on the Judge stripe. Now, my mother in '71 ordered a brand new T37 6-cylinder, and she said to the salesman, I like that stripe, can you get it? And they said yes, but not with the body side molding, and she went for the body side molding.
Right, yeah.
No Judge stripe on a 6-cylinder T37. Thank you. AM FM might be a slapstick, it's not a dual gate. Tilt steering, gauges, hood tack, a loaded Judge convertible. 348 L74 4-barrel ram air engine with the knob under the dash, manually controlled. T-handle shifter, manual transmission, but this is an automatic. Airfoil on rear, deck lid specific. Turbo hydromatic trans, safety track, radio, push button, stereo, tape player, mirrors, steering, console, power. This thing is loaded. Wheelhouse, door edge guards, they are not on the car. Guards, door edge, spring shocks, ride handling package, Y96 speedo gear adapter, power seat, left hand bucket, deck lid remote release, power windows, glass soft gray all windows, steering wheel tilt, power brakes, disc front, power steering, rebel ratio, console, tachometer, hood mounted. Loaded Judge, $5,597, remote control mirror. Not much missing on this Judge. It must have been ordered for a GM executive. You gonna crank this baby up? I hope so, huh?
Gotta put a battery in it first.
Ram Air. Now, is this the HO motor?
Ram Air 4.
Ram Air 4, loaded convertible. And is that a slap shifter on that automatic?
It actually is.
Is it? It's a hidden slapstick.
Yeah, it is.
Hidden.
Yeah.
If you ordered a Grand Prix, my mother ordered one brand new in '79. If you ordered the LJ, the luxury with the cushioned seats, you got a regular shifter. If you ordered the SJ package, you got a slapstick automatic. And you couldn't tell the difference by looking at
It's like
it.
his and hers, actually.
Hidden.
Yeah, it's his and hers.
Yeah, spring ring battery cables. I got those in my Corvair. They worked great, even 50 years later.
Well, I wanted to have the original look in here for the show.
Yeah, I hear you. Driver battery, show car battery.
This is the dead one that looks right.
Oh, I love people that get their hands dirty working on their cars, especially a Ram Air 4 GTO Judge convertible. Grenada gold. Be real careful, that's a fancy paint job.
You think I ain't gonna be careful?
That gold almost matches the color on the side of the battery to the paint job. Quite interesting. Too bad you can't see it. Beautiful car.
Thank you.
The Judge has been judged. How lumpy is the cam in the Ram Air 4?
A little bit. You'll hear it in a second.
Oh, great. Turbo 400. There's that modulator, the side-mounted modulator that you'll see on the Turbo 400. Right over, there's the oil pressure. Hang on, where's the finger? Whoops. I'm working on it. There's the oil pressure sender. And the modulator is right behind it, right there. Because this fellow over here, that GTO, the red one, has a 700 R4 with an adapter plate. And you can tell because it has an accumulator on the side, kind of like a Turbo 350 has. These little specific things. We're going to crank this baby up in a second.